Hello, this is the RPG Crawler, and welcome back to my playthrough of The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. When last we left, we said we were going to go ahead to Vivec first, but I've still been questioning where the hell is Maar Gan. I've looked it up, and I realized then, after I looked it up, that I probably should have known. Because I've been to Aldrune at one point to go get spells, and apparently Aldrune has a silt strider to Maar Gan, so we're going to head to Maar Gan to finish off that last Mage's Guild quest here first. So I have found Maar Gan, supposedly. 19 gold to head to Aldrune, then probably like about 20 to head to Maar Gan.
We make a special
maybe less.
for you. Same low price.
Okay. Travel and Maar Gan. Right there. Take me to the Maar Gan outpost.
We make a special trip just for you. Same low price.
No idea how long that all took. I arrive at night. Oh joy. So I am going to look up where this necromancer is. I couldn't even find it in my damn log anymore, so it's going to be an interesting thing finding somebody that I barely know anything about. Well, we'll take a look around Maar Gan. It's got the outpost. Got a couple buildings. Doesn't look like a huge town. Then again, this is the pitch black. Got a series of huts in that same style as Aldrune. That looks like the name. I seem to remember that name. So let's head on in here. Alright, are you a necromancer? Let's see, necromancy. Necromancy, I am not a necromancer. Who said I was a necromancer? Rannis Arthris. Oh, I see. I refuse to join the Mages Guild. I choose to practice healing among my people, away from the politics of the guild. Since I was a Velothi and not well-born like Rannis, well, it's not important now. Maybe I know a way out of this situation. Tell me more. If Rannis has held a grudge this long, it would be best for me to leave for the mainland. There are plenty of towns that could use a healer. Tell Rannis Arthris that I am dead. I will leave Vardenfell, and Rannis need never know. I agree. I will let you go. Very well. I'll leave for the mainland once I get a few things together. Report back to Rannis Arthris that I am dead. Alright, well that was simple enough.
Outlander, what do you need?
Yeah, I need to rob your house. That's actually what I need. That is straight up actually what I need to do. I'm sneaking. Do you see me? Okay. I want to take that gold. Is that going to get me? Nope, she don't care. Or if she does care, she's not calling the guards, so I guess that's that. Anything else I need to find in here? Nothing. I mean, it's the least she can do for me, because I am covering her ass. I am gonna go ahead and let her live with her life. Wait a minute, that's 100 gold. Yes. I'll take that. I guess I can take that to sell. What else was in there? I'm over encumbered now. Fuck that shit. Oh well, I guess I will not take that iron blade then. Off to return to Balmora then. And I have returned to Balmora and am proceeding to turn it in the Mage's Guild. Hopefully I'll then be led to Vivec City on this end too, because that would just be awesome.
You flatter me with your attention, Outlander.
Yep, I sure do. Yes, I killed her. She is truly dead? You have done me, the guild that is, a great service. These scrolls should help you deal with any other necromancers you find. I've got some scrolls. Very nice. Hold on, let me try advancement first. I need to get requirements. There we go. I need to boost my... I need to basically practice spells for like half an hour to an hour. But I'll get this one first. Telvanni Spy. Go to the guild halls Naldrun, Vivec, and Sadrith Mora. I'm sure there's a spy. When you find the spy, do not take any action. Report back to me. Alright, so I've got to visit guilds in 3 cities, one of which is Vivec. So, it looks like I've got 3 things pointing me to Vivec right now. I've got the main quest, I've got a Fighters Guild thing, and then I've got the Mages Guild. So, it looks like I'm going to be heading to the largest city on the island. Vivec City, which is at once very nice looking and at once very annoying to maneuver around in. You'll see what I mean very shortly here.
Where would you like to go?
I would like to go to Vivec. Yes, 20 gold. It's nice to see my gold boosting up even after that incident with the Night Eye robe that is still a fucking waste. Alright, this is Vivec City right up there. It is freaking huge and it is very nice looking. You've got your Silt Strider, you've got a dock with a boat that'll take you to the various coastal areas, so this is a kind of a travel hub. And then you've got the city itself. Now the city is composed of several of these, they got a name for them. I don't remember off the top of my head. But they're basically large buildings with a shitload of stuff in them. And then they're connected by by bridges and the occasional little taxi cab down there, the taxi ferry. This is important because every single one of these fuckers is separated by canals. It's basically built out over the water. See, now this is what it looks like. You've got all the various structures. I believe Vivec is also not the capital of the province, but the technical capital of Vvardenfell, which is the island. It's like it's where all their main temple is. Well, and you know, there is an add-on quest I would like to do, and that is in the very starting town in Seyda-Neen. That remember when we talked to that guy and he was talking about that fort that was being invaded with undead? That's a quest I would like to go on at some point, and it would be some point soon. It's basically getting our act together. Now those banners represent things you can find on each one. And yes, that's the Oblivion symbol. I have no idea why it's there. I think it's weird because I believe that's Daedric, like Daedric script. But they use the same script for the Dwemer runes, too. A little bit of trivia there. See, she can lead you to various places within town. Alright, she's a gondolier. She'll just enable you to travel to the various sections in here. So what I'm going to do before I travel anywhere else is I'm going to try and figure out where the hell I need to go first. See, at the very end, there's the canticle where Vivec actually lives. I think it's just the temple. I totally used the wrong word there. Alright, well, I'm going to go browsing this lame-ass journal, and I will join you in a moment when I figure out where the hell to go. Alright, I gotta go all over the place. I have to generically go to the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild, and then I also have to go to the Thieves Guild, wherever that may be. The Black Shout Corner Club in the Foreign Quarter, and the Hall of Wisdom in the Temple Compound. So I've got to go all over this fucking city. So what we're gonna go first is like any of these places. Let's start at the very beginning and then work our way back. So I gotta walk all the way back to that first, whatever this is, the first district. Alright, I'm on the first one of these things. And how you get into these, there's no doors on the ground level. You have to go all the way up. And each one has kind of a series of ramps that lead to doors inside. I believe there's one up here. You'll see me jumping a lot just to build my acrobatics. Okay, here we go. This is the foreign quarter, the lower wasteworks. That's like the, I believe that is just like the waste, like the, like literally the sewers. But I may be wrong. Wasteworks may be the middle part. I don't know. We're about to find out. Does not look like a sewers. Okay, you've got the interior, and you've got basically little shops set up around here that lead to various things. Go up.
Speak, traveler.
Okay, I'll look for this corner club. Ah, here we go, the Black Shalk Corner Club. Now, who am I looking for in there? Wait, here we go. Hulia, an Argonian in the foreign quarter, the Black Shalk Corner Club. Alright, so we'll speak to Hulia.
Sarah.
Hello. Where are your Argonians? Here we go.
Approaches.
I welcome you as the friend of my friend, RPG Crawler, but I wish to go to my friend's bookstore, and these troublesome fools are in my way. I have tried to persuade them, but they hate my face, and I fear there will be violence. Perhaps if you speak with them, but be careful and be ready. Alright, where's your friend's bookstore? My friend, Jobasha the Khajiit, has a bookstore. Jobasha's Rare Books, which is right across the way. I've already seen it. If you will agree to travel together with me there, I will answer your questions. But before we go, I beg you to try to persuade these troublesome fools to leave us alone. Otherwise, I fear they will attack us the moment we go to leave. The sight of a free Argonian offends these racist thugs. It would tarnish my Morag Tong honor to slay them, and I don't want to trouble my friend Saralas Galmus by fighting in his club. But I must go to my friend's bookstore, where we can talk in peace. If you have a way with words, perhaps you can talk to them, or if you have a way with money, they may be bought. Otherwise, I fear there might be bloodshed. All right. So who do we have to deal with right now? This guy? Am I talking to you, Fetcher? No, I'm talking to the filthy lizard. So push off. Well, I'm gonna try to bring his stuff above 70. There we go. Filthy lizard, blah blah blah. He can stay here forever for all I care, not my problem. So I convinced him not to do anything. Are we ready to travel together? Well, that's just one of them. Are these others going to be a problem? All right. Okay, there we go. I persuaded all of them. Yes, let's travel together. Will you travel together with me to Jobasha's Rare Books? We leave through the door to the foreign quarter wasteworks. Turn right, west, continue down the hall and across the atrium on the same level. Then follow the opposite corridor west. Okay, I know where that is. Yes, please follow me to that bookstore. Goodbye. Let's do this.
What do you think of our city?
Now, is it just me, or does that tavern babble sound a lot like shit from Baldur's Gate? I've either been playing too much Baldur's Gate, or it's something that was added on this overhaul that I'm talking about.
Move along quickly.
I am moving along, asshole. Okay, rare books. Nope. Rare books. Oh, please move, damn it.
Watching you.
Here we go, Jobasha's Rare Books. Yes, thank you very much. We should be free from distraction here. Now, I said I'd tell you about the Nerevarine cult, so you can report back to Caius. And I don't know of any Sixth House cult, but I can tell you what I do know. Let's hear about the Nerevarine cult first. To understand the Nerevarine cult, you must understand the history of the Ashlanders. Nerevar means something very different to the Ashlanders from what he means to Dunmer of the Great Houses. You should also know about the persecution of the Nerevarine, and the legacy of the false incarnate, for the Nerevarine cult is at the heart of the ancient conflict between the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Grace House Dunmer. Here is a summary for Caius, but ask your questions and I'll answer in detail. Well, we could just read the summary, or we can hear them firsthand. I gave you a summary for Caius. Okay. History of the Ashlanders. In the First Era, the nomadic Ashlanders and the settled Dunmer clans were very much alike, but after the First Council and the formation of the Great Houses, Ashlanders have been steadily forced into the poorest and most hostile lands. Now the nomadic tribes look to the prophesied return of Nerevar for a restoration of their ancient rites and religious traditions. What about the Great Houses? In modern times, Morrowind is ruled by 5 great houses: House Lalu, House Redoran, House Telvanni, House Indoril, and House Drez. Great Houses' culture is partly defined by its roots in ancient Dunmer tribal clans, and partly by later imperial influences from other Western cultures. The Great Houses' culture is only one of the native Dunmer cultures of Morrowind. The other native culture, the Ashlander culture, is a nomadic barbarian culture largely untouched by imperial influences. We got, I guess, 2 more sections left. Persecution of the Nerevarine. The Temple treats the Nerevarine prophecies as heresy, and the Temple imprisons and executes heretics, unless prevented by imperial law. But since the Nerevarine cult is hostile to the Empire does not interfere when the Temple persecutes the cult. Ashlanders hate the Temple, and particularly the Ordinators, for their ruthless treatment of Nerevarine cultists. Okay, that explains why the Ashlanders really hate the rest, and let's see about the false incarnate. In the past, some have claimed to be the reincarnated Nerevar. The most recent is known as Peakstar, a figure of legend amongst the Waste tribes for the last 30 years. The Temple says these false incarnates disprove the prophecies, since the false incarnates fall and come to nothing, but the mystical Nerevarine cult glorifies rather than shrinks from contradictions, citing the appearance of failed incarnates as certain proof of Nerevar's coming rebirth. I think that's about it.
Share your thoughts, friend.
We're gonna head out here and figure out where to go next. Okay, I gotta figure out where the Thieves Guild is or where the temple is. I believe the temple's at the far end. So let's figure out where the Thieves Guild is. Hey, you. Yeah, where's the Thieves Guild? Services. I have no idea where to find the Thieves Guild in here. Well, who do I gotta find in the Thieves Guild? That way, if I just see him wandering around, I can take a look. Adherinar. God, that's a terrible name. Adherinar. Okay, in St. Olm's Canton in Vivec. So that narrows it down. The cantons is what they're called. St. Olm's Canton. Alright, well, we'll find St. Olm's Canton. And then I gotta find the main guilds, wherever they may be. Alright, so if you go to the world map, they're actually neatly labeled here. Foreign Quarter, Redoran, St. Delen, St. Olm's. If this is the Foreign Quarter, then we go 1, 2 in, 1 across, and then 1 back. Or, I don't know if those are actually... Yeah, they're not actually lined up. So I guess it's the one right before the temple. I'll head there. Oh shit, I forgot I'm on the upper story. Well, here's what we can do. No, don't die. Wow. Yeah, excuse me while I break my fucking legs. Oh well, get to practice restoration. Alright, this should be the St. Olm's Canton. So we'll find out right away. Yep, St. Olm's Canal. Yeah, that's not what I needed to do. Alright, now I just gotta look for, that weird Khajiit. Oh wait, these are actually houses. These are like houses, okay. So let's look in the main section up there. Alright, I'm in the wasteworks. Let's ask where this person is. Yes. Oh yes, he's looking for the same one. Yes, her name is Adrenar and she's Khajiit. Do you know where I can find her? No, I don't. I see. Well, perhaps some other good citizen can tell me where to find her. I'm wondering where she is too. Yeah, where is she? Okay. The sneak should be here at St. Alms somewhere, but where, I don't know. Try someone else. Okay, so I gotta search this place. Let's talk to the tailor. Yo, where is Adrenar? Nope. The Brewers and Fishmongers Hall? Is that going to give me any details?
Waiting. I'm waiting.
Okay, she's not going to have any information. So I guess I'm going to go door to door and look for this person. Ah, here we go. That Khajiit sneak, what do you want with her? Hiding from the census and excise agent, I bet. Maybe you'll be a little bit persuadable? I get you above 70? Ouch. Okay, 47. Ouch! 26. Okay, now she's just kind of pissed off. Here, take 10 gold. And... does she have information for me or not? Probably not. Okay. She just hates me. So if I was hiding, where would I hide? Alright. So I went downstairs into the canal works after a while, and I get this long text when I ask this person about her. A census and excise agent has been prowling the canton. Blah. And this agent, whose name is Duvinius Platorius, has been showing an interest in Adhinar. Can't pronounce these names. So my guess is that while this census and excise agent is making his appearance, Adhinar will be hiding in the underworks. Swims pretty good for a kitty. Gets her inspiration from the census and excise, I reckon. Look for trapdoors down from the canal works level. Nice. So she's in the sewers, so I gotta get down from here.
I'm waiting.
Is that her? No, that's not gonna be her. That's gonna be somebody else.
You want something?
Yeah, I want to get down to the sewers. There's got to be a trapdoor around here somewhere. Come on, trapdoor, where are you? You should be around here, right?
I'm waiting.
There we go. Boom, the underworks. And there's a cat. And this place is dark. Alright, let's talk to the cat. This is creepy. Yes, I wish to speak. Great, so Caius says to you, speak with Adhinar, and you have done this thing. You are speaking with Adhirar, whatever. Call you cat, bitch. Alright. But cat will not talk to you about the Nerevarine or the Sixth House cult. And because why? Because cat is, at this very moment, very distracted by a nice census and excise agent who also wants to speak with her. You do not know this? They are the collectors of the Emperor's taxes and tariffs. And the Emperor has outlawed trade in many things like Dremor artifacts and ebony. And a census and excise agent will enjoy being a pest about such things. For several reasons, a census and excise agent is not Adrenair's favorite person. If you want Adherinirs to help you, you make the bad agent go away. Then she will tell you things. Alright. Not a problem. I will be right back after telling that guy off. I know exactly where he is. This is a really rickety looking ladder. There we go. Yep. Yes, as I said, I'm looking for a friend of mine, a female Khajiit named Adhiranar. Yes, she just took a gondola to the mainland. What a disappointment, but thank you for your time. I was just heading back to the mainland myself anyway, and maybe I'll run into her there. Goodbye. We'll jump down. Maybe.
I will listen up and
Fuck, I gotta go the long way. I can't jump over there. It's just as well. The door wasn't really down there anyway. Okay. Down into the underworks. And, come on. Spark it up. There we go. And talking to the cat again. Ah. So, are you the one Adhiranar must thank for getting rid of the annoying census and excise agent? Indeed, Adhiranar is very glad to see you and very happy to tell a friend of my good friend Caius all about the Sixth House cult. And Adhiranar knows nothing about the Nerevarine, but Adhiranar is happy to tell you that, too, if it makes Caius happy. Ask away, friend. Let's ask about the Nerevarine. Knows nothing. And the Sixth House cult. Boom. This Adhiranar knows about, because it is about smuggling. Some smart smugglers are suddenly too busy for their old clients because they have a new employer, the Sixth House, who pays very well. But what do they smuggle now? Adhiranar doesn't know, because they are very secret. And this is odd, because these smugglers are always loud and bragging, and now they hush up like fat-bellied kittens full of sweetmeats. Right? Smuggling? Smuggling is big business. The Empire says we can't trade skooma, moon sugar, ebony, Dwemer artifacts, exotic Dunmer weapons and armor, and slaves. So smugglers trade these things. Smugglers also smuggle grief, shine, and sujama to avoid the imperial tax. And now the Sixth House hires smugglers, though what they smuggle Adhiranar cannot say. Alright, so we've got 2 down. And we've got 1 left in the temple. Now that is the temple, and that's some sort of rock up there. Let's see if I can even get there. Where are the Halls of Wisdom? Is that it, or do I gotta go somewhere else? Well, there's big statues up there. Big, glorious statues. And look, there's some sort of imperial building over there. What's over there? Probably another town, right? Yep. So you got an imperial town right over there. Hello, just sightseeing. Okay. Where's the temple? It's not in here. My fame. I'm looking for the halls of, yeah, I'm looking for the halls of wisdom. There we go. And who am I looking for in here? Mera Milo. Okay. Mera Milo. It's not on there. Mera Milo. Well, she's in here somewhere. She can't be that far away. Okay, she's in the library.
What you're looking for. I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Yes, I'm Mera Milo. Kaya sent you? Follow me into the back of the library. We can't talk here. Okay, goodbye.
If you're here for trouble, you'll get more than you bargained for.
Okay, go away, guard. Where are you going? Oh, is there because somebody's here? Okay, go ahead. I'm afraid I don't know anything about a Sixth House cult, but I can tell you about the Nerevarine cult. The temple worships Nerevar as a saint and hero, but prophecies of his reincarnation are punished as wicked heresy. The Nerevarine cult claims the tribunal are false gods, hence the temple's persecution of the Nerevarine cult. A group called the Dissident Priests disputes temple doctrine on the Nerevarine prophecies. The prescribed book, Progress of Truth, describes their beliefs. Get a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius Cosades. That will tell him things he needs to know about the Nerevarine cult. Okay, we'll ask about the Progress of Truth. This book lists the disputes of the Dissident Priests with tribunal temple doctrines. The temple has outlawed the sale or possession of the book, so it will be hard to find. We have a copy here, but I fear I'm being watched by ordinators here. A safer plan would be to search the local booksellers. Some booksellers ignore temple bans and outlaw books for profits or for principles. Watched by the ordinators. I do not care for temple politics, but I have read Progress of Truth, and it troubles me. I have friends, former priests, who have gone into hiding, so I am bound to come to the attention of the ordinators, if I am careful, but I'm afraid. I'm no secret agent like you or Caius. Sooner or later I, too, must go into hiding, if it is not too late. When you return to Caius, tell him I am worried, and if something goes wrong, I will leave a message under agreed code word, Amaya. Alright, let's ask about the Dissident Priests. The Dissident Priests, okay, I've already known that. Oh, wait, just a little bit more. Persecuted by the temple, ordinators arrest and imprison heretics, and the Empire cannot interfere. They challenge the purity and divinity of the tribunal, suggesting their powers are sorcerous, not divine, and perhaps akin to the powers of Daggerfall. They also condemn the arbitrary power of the ordinators and accuse the temple hierarchy of self-interest and corruption. Daggerfall is the evil immortal enemy of the tribunal temple cult. The temple holds Daggerfall and his hosts accountable for all the evils that beset the Dunmer and Morrowind. Daggerfall dwells in fiery caverns beneath the Red Mountain, served by his kin called ash vampires and by legions of deformed monsters. Persecuted by the temple. Why does the temple persecute the dissident priests? Because attack on the temple weaken the faith and leave the people defenseless against the influence of Daggerfall. Faith is what strengthens the will of the believer against Daggerfall's lies. Faith is the source of the divine power that sustains the tribunal in their battle with Daggerfall. Since the Empire, some Dunmer have turned away from the temple, and that's why Daggerfall grows stronger. Why blight storms and monsters threaten the land. Okay, I think that's about it. I'll ask her about Caius. Caius is a dear friend. Like me, he admires the best traditions of the temple. Charity for the poor, education for the ignorant, protection for the weak. He is a Westerner, but he has come to love our land and our people. But like me, he distrusts the arbitrary power of the ordinators, and like the dissident priests, he suspects the temple is hiding something. He serves the Emperor, but he also loves Morrowind, and sees the failing virtues of the temple as a threat to Morrowind's political stability. So I've got a lot to do. Let me go... I guess I can try to find that book. Maybe I can steal it from here. If it's in here.
We're watching you.
Yeah, well, how about I don't steal it from y'all? I will head to that rare bookseller that I befriended earlier and see if he doesn't have anything for me.
What?
So I'm looking over there. I think after I'm done here, I'm going to go ahead and check out that city. What is that? It's not Pelagiad. It's Ebonheart. There you go. I can see it on my map. Ebonheart. I've heard so much about that. So I will go there after this. Alright, I am in the foreign quarter again. Now, on the way I stopped and... well, I didn't stop, but on the way I kept summoning ghosts and to build my conjuration. Got another point of conjuration. Leaves me 1 point short of 50. But when I raised it, it let me level up. So I don't want to talk to that ordinator. I really don't want to talk to that ordinator.
So strange this place, far from the marsh.
Yeah, I'm in his bookshop, but I'm not seeing him. There's an ordinator in here. Okay.
Keep moving.
Well, come on, let me through, damn it. I want to get past you. Yeah, anyway, I gotta level up, so as soon as I can get a chance to rest, I will. Let's ask you about your trade. See if he's got any of these books for sale. Progress of Truth. There we go. 150. Try and barter him down a bit. Close enough. So I got a copy of Progress of Truth for Caius. And I will actually read that between episodes. But I have been recording for a while now, so I'm going to call it here. In the next episode, we are going to basically look for the Mages Guild and the Fighters Guild and follow up on them. And then after that, if we've got time, we may hit Ebonheart. Maybe not. It all depends on what kinds of quests I get. So, for now, this has been the RPG Crawler with the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. If you like what you've seen, remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more of this and other games like it. Until next time, take care and goodbye.